Hey bitches, welcome back to another Fashion Blank reaction. Today we are reacting to greatest female vocalists of each decade from the 50s to 2010s because it was uploaded 4 years ago, so we don't have 2020 still here. So let's just get into it, okay? Let us see what this list have to show us. 30s to 40s, just Judy Garland and nobody else. She had such a robust, good voice, like powerful, robust voice. And because she's also an actress, you can see how she emotes, the way her eyes work, like everything is really there. Her voice, she has such a tragic story, but when she was in her prime, she was really it. She was a star.
One of these mornings, you're gonna rise up soon.
Miss Ella Fitzgerald, rightfully there. She's really good. She's underrated. People don't know much about her. I mean, even I don't know much about her, but I've heard enough to know that she's a good singer. So love that she's on this list. Sounded great. I mean, you can hear it yourself. Come on now, girl. Let's get to Miss Aretha.
God bless America, my home, sweet home.
I love these clip choices because they are all not full on usual, let's say, for what you might hear from them. Like, I would not think that they were gonna put her singing national anthem here as you know, as her showcase, but it just sounds really good. She was lovely. It really was lovely, and it wasn't her usual like full on power. Any song that she sings, she's gonna make it her own, and this was also not an exception. Again, her, okay?
Music in the night, wonderful music, faint as a will o' the wisp, crazy as a lute, sad as a gypsy.
I love the classic approach that she takes when she sings at times. You know, most of the stuff that I know from her is her just being, yeah, you know, just full on up there. Not always, obviously. I don't mean it always. Just generally, that's what she's known the most because she just has that capacity, and good on her. Like, she's inspired so many singers, and it's really lovely to see her on the list. I mean, she will always be on a singer's list. If not, then who else? Love Barbara. Love this performance. She sounds great. She really, like, what can I, this was perfection. Beautiful, powerful, it's just projecting the emotion, what she feels. The performance is lovely, the music, the melody of it. Like, I can talk about this and listen to this for days. Like, honey, this is lovely to me. Oh my god, this was just so pretty, just so pretty. Ah, I love that performance. Okay, this is greatest female vocalists of each decade, so I'm guessing there's going to be more per decade. But so far I've just seen who, for 30s and 40s, Judy Garland, then you had one decade for Miss Ella Fitzgerald, then like 60s for Aretha, and now 70s Barbara. But like, Aretha has been singing things the 60s to like 2010. But obviously we're talking about their prime, but you know, Aretha was still prominent then. So she, you know, it's like, what decade do you pick? She'll say somebody's name and you don't see the clip, it's because it has gotten a copyright. So far we're looking at Miss Whitney Houston, who has started her fame from the 80s and continued until the day she sadly passed away. But she was phenomenal, one of the most rare, beautiful talents that we had in this world. And it's such a shame for the way she had to end the life. But she was phenomenal, really is. And I think that her prime was kind of like early 90s, early to mid 90s. I think that's when her voice had the most richness. That's just for me, at least. So yeah. It's lovely. Why are we only getting like one person per decade? We had more people in each decade. Are we choosing like just one for the entire decade and that's it? Or can we have more per decade? For example, in the 90s, obviously everyone's going to say Whitney, Celine, Mariah. You know, it's always going to be those three for the 90s. So yeah, but okay, let's continue with Miss Whitney. Booming voice, just full on like projecting it out. Like, come on, like when you hear that vibrato and the thickness of her voice, you will get pushed back. You're gonna feel it. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it, which is good. And she also always sounded good in tracks, so she always offered us something. In the prime, her prime was unstoppable, people. And now we're getting to one of my favorites, Celine. I mean, come on now, like I feel like talked about enough about Miss Celine, and I'm never tired of it, but I can always talk about her at any point of the day when you ask me to. So reach out and we can chat. Beautiful, just absolutely love her. Miss 90s, absolutely. Lisa Fischer, I loved her. She's one of the best voices that we have had, and she still sings amazingly good. Needs to have more recognition, but she only had, like, for what I know, only one album, which is this song is from that album or whatever, and she didn't have any other hits because she kind of chose different path for her. She's more of a backup singer, and then she kind of like does her own thing today. But she's one of the greatest. Now, if we're counting greatest vocalists of each decade in terms of popularity, she wouldn't be there because, you know, not everyone knows about her. But in terms of vocal abilities, she absolutely needs to be on any vocalist list. I mean, this one performance literally showcases everything that she does. Like, every single thing, bitch. Like head voice, melisma, whistle note, resonance, power, mixing, her richness, the beautiful, like everything you can imagine from a singer to be able to do, she does. And it's absolutely like one of the best performances vocally anywhere in the world.
I
For a few short years now, she is somewhat declining in terms of power. She is for a few short years now. And that is, it is unfortunate, but she still sings well. And obviously for certain people, the voice is not always going to be there as it was when you were 20, 30, whatever. So I understand it, and it's totally fine. But in her prime, the clarity of her voice, always clean, like crystal clear, as they say, beautiful. Power, undeniable, rounded, ringing resonance. She was really like a powerhouse with a beautiful voice. I don't know. She is the ring. Like when I think of a ring, I think of her. It's insane how good she is. Absolutely love her. Absolutely love her. Love that she's on this list because she deserves it. I don't know. She's one of the most consistent and technically capable singers in terms of technique, just for the technique. That's what I mean. Amazing. And now we have Miss Beyonce, that we all know this, and this is going to get a copyright, so I'm just going to skip it like this. Yeah, so she's the last one. Obviously deserving to be on this list as well because she's great. She really, I may not live for her because, I'm not that kind of, I just don't like her voice generally speaking, but I love that she's on the list because objectively speaking, she deserves to be on it. She's one of the best ones that we have today in terms of voice and vocal abilities and performance. Like she has it all, and she can act too. So come on now, she's a triple threat. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. It's such a random thing that I found, but yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. Hope to see you in the next video. Whatever it is, please do suggest me one of these videos as well if you want to. And that's it. Okay, be there. Thank you. Bye.